Section 16 of the website is all about maintenance. The most popular are the oil cooler video and the transmission service video. One thing I'd like to add to the transmission service video is that you can't pump out all of the transmission fluid with a hand pump. I just did that in an attempt not to spill too much when I took this transmission pan off. Now, once you replace the stock transmission pan, then there's a drain, and you can easily drain the fluid out and then refill it. Now, there's a metal stop that's keeping you from reaching the bottom of the transmission pan. This little metal stop is really important because it allows you to get an accurate measurement of the amount of transmission fluid that's in the transmission. And when I made that video and I was under there, I wish I had pointed to that and shown where that metal stop was, but I didn't. And I've gotten several questions about that. Now, another video that received really good positive comments was changing out the oil cooler. Now, this may seem scary, but once you've done it, it's not that bad at all. And it saves you a lot of money. And if you've ever had a problem on the road, you would understand what was going on more because you've taken that much apart, and you might be able to fix it, or at least diagnose the problem and know how much of a problem you're really in. Now, another thing is monitoring the transmission temperature. That's really important to extending the life of the transmission. Doing this and monitoring all of the vital engine settings, I recommend the ScanGauge 3. I have a whole video on how to set it up. It works really well. It'll tell you your oil temperature, transmission temperature, coolant temperature. It will tell you your gas mileage. It's a full computer. It's really an excellent device, and if you're traveling and doing van life type travels, I highly recommend it. It's worth it. It is a full OBD2 scanner, so if you have any problems with your engine, it will tell you what those are. So it was well worth it. It's a little on the expensive side, but now that I have it, I wouldn't want to travel without it. All right, I feel I need to mention the emergency fuel cutoff. Wow, this really caught me by surprise. Now, this is true for 2014 to 2022 Ram Promasters. I was driving in South Florida on my way to Key West, and a section of the road was just missing. It was more than just a pothole, because it was a side of the road missing and it was full of water. So I didn't know it was missing until all of a sudden we hit that. The van lurched and everything shut off. And on the dashboard it said emergency fuel shut off. And I was stuck and I didn't know what to do. So I took out my phone. I started searching on the internet. Internet service was not good at all. It took me like 20 minutes on the side of a busy road while people are passing by me. And thankfully, no police officer stopped and stressed me out about getting off the road. I was able to find some information about pressing a button. The emergency fuel cutoff on 2014 to 2022 Ram Promasters is under the passenger side footwell, and it is just a little push button to reset it. I made a short, I think it's the only short on this entire channel, and then a full-length video on finding this and resetting it. And I did that video in a parking lot of a winery right after it happened. So if you have that year Promaster, please check out that video just so that you're prepared if it ever happens. Ram Promasters all have a problem with water drainage from their front window. From 2014 all the way up to 2026, this is a problem. and you can do things to stop this problem. If you don't fix this problem, you're going to end up with rusty upper manifold bolts that when you want to change your oil cooler, it'll be more difficult. And if you bring it to somebody to have it changed, they will probably cut off your upper manifold and you're going to have to pay to have it replaced. So it would be a good idea to fix these water problems. And if your upper manifold bolts are a little bit rusty right now, change them out before it becomes a big problem. Check out the videos. I'll put links in the description on how to fix all your water drainage problems from your front window on your Ram Promaster. Because right now, you've got water flowing down your window, right over your engine, and you probably don't even realize it. The final maintenance video that's worth mentioning is doing oil changes while you're on the road. By using a pump, you'll never need to get on the ground or crawl under your van again. So check out that video. I think it's going to make changing your oil, whether you're at home or traveling, much easier, and I know it's going to be a lot cleaner. If you made it this far in the video, all the way to the end, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it and it's helped you out a little bit, please hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Use our links. And if you have any more information to add, please take a moment and add something to the comments.
I wanna find freedom faster before the daylight turns to gray. I wanna find freedom faster and spend it all on today. It's not a race to the finish line, it's just the comfort of your hand in mine. Yeah, we're gonna find freedom faster.